To knit a neckline like the one on my sweater, we need to start as follows. Here, I've already knitted the required number of stitches. We cast on, join in the round, and knit 6 rows in stockinette stitch. Then we will need to join the 2 parts together. Now I'll show you how to do it. We unfold our stitch like this, just like that. Then we carefully go behind it and gently insert the needle right here into the very center of the loop. If that particular action feels uncomfortable for you, you can, well, carefully bend it here a little bit. Just make a small, precise opening and then proceed to do it exactly like this. And each time pick up every single stitch. But I'll do it. Here you can see it very clearly. Here they are, these stitches. And if you need to start with the first one, and then it gets easier. Here we have 2 stitches, and we will knit them together with a simple knit stitch, creating a neat and cohesive fabric. Like this. 1. We carefully slip the very next one just like this. Then right here, you can clearly see this particular stitch. We gently put it back on again. Try the first 2, and then you'll see that it's easy. Like this. Next one is ours. We turn it around. And once again, we will knit 2 stitches together. Next. Knit again. Next. Slip it. We cross the yarn, then carefully put it on the needle, twist it around and knit the stitches together. And right here, this is precisely where our neckline truly starts to take its beautiful shape. And you will continue doing this process until you reach the very end of the row. Slip it. Turn it over and knit. Work all the way to the very end so that you can achieve a beautiful neckline just like this one. See? Then when we carefully knit the very next row, we will need to pull all of the stitches one by one to complete the pattern. And then we'll meet again. After that, I will clearly show and thoroughly explain how to knit the raglan line. Here, as you can plainly observe, I have successfully brought this intricate and time-consuming project to its complete and utter conclusion. The meticulous process of knitting, involving the careful manipulation of yarn and needles, has now reached its final and definitive stage. Every single stitch, every row, has been thoughtfully and precisely executed, culminating in a beautifully crafted and finished piece. It is with a profound sense of accomplishment and satisfaction that I can now declare this knitting endeavor to be entirely finished and complete, a testament to patience and dedication. I stood up, I have just a little bit left, and now I want to show you something else. For example, if it's difficult for you, maybe for someone. Here you see, here's our yarn, and we can take an extra stitch. And like this, you can insert it in this particular way. See, pull it through. Then you gently slip this particular stitch off the needle, carefully put it back on the other needle in this precise manner, and then you can proceed to knit the 2 stitches together seamlessly. Well, that's if it's really difficult. Otherwise, basically, here it is. You can, for example, pull it tighter like this to make it easier. From this side, you see, it's clearly visible like this. To make it easier to grab, for example, you take it like this and slip this one off. And here it already separates like this. And you can do precisely the same with each following one. You should separate it to make it much more convenient for you. For example, well, the yarn here is this particular color, so in the video it doesn't look as clear as it could. I did this on a soft beige sweater. There everything was just perfectly visible and easy to discern. It all also depends on the yarn, as you can see, on how visible it is. That's all. And now I'm knitting to the end. I have just a few stitches left. And our very next important step will be to carefully purl all of the stitches. And then, following this, there will be the next video where I'll be meticulously shaping the raglan, which is a crucial part of the knitting process. This will be the first video for the post. For the description, that's it, just like that. And the last loop remains. Now I'll look at it from this side. Although on the 7th, on this side, it can also be done like this, for example. Look, like this. I picked up, well, someone, and the last loop, but first this one. Then here's this last one. All. We did it. That's it. Now we need to slip the first stitch and leave the yarn behind the work and purl all the following stitches. This is how we knit. Please do not tighten because next we will be increasing the size of our knitting needles. Like this. And this is how it turns out. Now I will show you precisely how this design looks in its completely finished version on the actual sweater. This is how you can expertly knit this beautiful and intricate neckline, creating a truly stunning and well-finished garment detail. That's it, we're done here.